Oh, gotta add me to the stage here. Totally forgot. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Dawn and Silver Stitches, welcome. Denise, Mickey, and Diane. Hello, everybody. If you're out there, if you're one of the 8 people that are here, let me know who you are in the comments. I've just got this thing that came across my the Big Brother feed. This couple that have been together for 8 years, it was a showmance on Big Brother, have broken up. But I don't think anybody knew they were a showmance anyway, so whatever. Hey, Rochelle, I see you sneaking in there. Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. All right, you want to know what I'm wearing? Joanna got me this. It's hilarious. Are y'all ready? Because I'm starting to promote the Halloween event. So I'm doing Halloween. Here we go. For my crafting and crime daily. Problem solved. So this is exactly what it looks like. Yep. Mm-hmm. I just thought that was hilarious. I actually had seen a dress that had this on it and fell in love with it. I'm like, oh, I have to have that. Yeah, Denise loves it. Thank you, Denise. Oh my gosh. So if you're interested in Big Brother and you watch Big Brother, apparently this is the couple that broke up. Their name are Claire and Derek. There's been several seasons. They've been together for 4 years. They actually went on The Amazing Race and did pretty well. Did they win? I don't remember. Anyway. Oh, it doesn't say. Does it say? No, doesn't say. Anyway. Oh, they did win The Amazing Race. Oh my God. So they won $1 million on The Amazing Race, but they're not together anymore. You need this shirt. Hello, Southern Sparkler Rhonda. Nice to see you. It's Temu. Just look on Temu, type in problem solved t-shirt. I will tell you, I don't like the material. It's not that soft polyester stuff. It's just, I don't know what this is. It's, a few years back, whenever you ordered a t-shirt from Temu, it would be this material. Now they've gotten to where they're actually giving us nice t-shirts, but this is that old fabric. And it's kind of heavier, so it's better for fall anyway. Over the last week or so, too busy posting to the group to see the shirt. Oh no, well, I'll show it again. Here we go. Problem solved. I don't know what the back looks like. I don't know. So there's that. I don't know if it matches my background, but there we go. Now, have I actually committed a murder? No, not yet. Macabre. Yes, it is. But I would love for you guys to participate in the next event with myself and DP Addiction Adventures. Jennifer Roberts, she was not able to do a live on Friday night. Girls, ladies, send her some love. She's having a rough time. They are working her to death at her job. She's working 60, 70 hours a week, being a soccer mom, a toddler mom. And anyway, we're doing an event, Craft or Treat, starts October 1st. Mickey, if you could grab the link to that Facebook group and stick it in the chat, that would be awesome. So, just as black. So I have a lot of Halloween shirts. I spent the last week, my cat is just going nuts over here. I gave them this like lickable treat this morning, and they have just been, they got the zoomies. They really do have the zoomies. I have like a little rug here, and Stitch is like burying himself under the rug. You can just see the tail wagging. So funny. I think Tootsie's in bed. Tootsie's exhausted. She went to work with me last night, and thank you, Mickey. That is the Facebook group for the Craft or Treat 2025. And I will tell you, the grand prize winner, we have a grand prize sponsor. That'll be Crafts with Crashley. $75 gift card to spend on release papers, tumblers, whatever you want in their store. All you have to do is join that Facebook group, fill out the registration form for, participation if you want prizes. So cool. You don't have to, if you don't want prizes, you can still participate. Who doesn't want prizes? I told the grand prize winner for the last event, the Great Escape 2025. I said, you won the free canvas. Any canvas you want. Just, Dreamer wants to know what canvas you want, and I'll tell them and they'll send it to you. She's like, well, the one I want is sold out. I'm like, and I'm thinking, girl, you better pick something. I guess they're not going to hold this offer open forever, because that's just how Dreamer is. So she actually picked out a mystery kit that is Dominic Davison, a fall scene. I love Dominic Davison. I cannot wait to see what this mystery kit is. Now, is Sue here? Sue's not here yet. Oh, hi, Audrey. I miss saying hi to you. She said, I love Big Brother. Me too. Are you watching this season? This whole thing with Vince and Megan. Is that her name? Megan, Vince, and I don't know, the girl with the hair. She gonna win the whole thing because she is manipulating the heck out of him. Yeah. Anyway, if you don't watch Big Brother, then no spoilers, but I'm just saying, she or Keanu. I would vote for Keanu if he gets into the final two, which I doubt. But if he does, Morgan. Oh God, Morgan. Morgan is. She's a piece of work, man. She really is. Anyway, so I don't want to bore you guys if you don't watch Big Brother, but I've been watching Blood of My Blood. Oh my God, you guys, it's so good. It's like Bridgerton season 1 good. It is so, so good. You're voting Keanu all the way. You know what? I'm hoping they come out with like America's favorite player. And please don't vote Rachel. God, please. Rachel's got enough money. She don't need any more money. Give it to Keanu. Just vote Keanu, America's favorite player. Because, man, he's just hanging in there. He's like, I'm going to pick you guys off one by one. And he is like, he's a comp beast. Anyway. Enough about Big Brother, but if you haven't seen Blood of My Blood, it is the prequel to Outlander, still written by Diane Gabaldon, and same writers, producers, same production company is producing this show that produced Outlander. And at the end of the last episode I watched, they did like a reunion episode where they brought together both casts. And it was so good. Like Jamie, the guy that plays Jamie Fraser, and the guy that plays his father in the prequel are up near Crane Dune, and they're talking to each other. And he's like, "This is my father." It's so good. It's really, really good. That's on Stars if you guys want to watch it. All right, let's get to this week in true crime. We got 15 people watching. If you're watching back on the replay, and if you're here, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the algorithm. YouTube pushes this out to more people. And subscribe. Dawn, that's next on your watch list. You're just finishing Gilded Age. Gilded Age was good too, but not Bridgerton season 1 good. That was more like Bridgerton season 3 good. But this one is so good. It's great if you're familiar with Outlander. First of all, I had read all the books. I've watched every season. And as soon as you watch this Blood of My Blood and you're watching all these characters in their youth, you're like, oh my God, there's Murda, there's Mrs. Fitzgibbons, there's, like all these characters in their youth, and they just nail it with how they portray these characters. So similar. Even the one that got to play Jocasta, which is, Aunt Jocasta, remember? She's there. She's young. She's beautiful. And she looks kind of like old Aunt Jocasta. They really did a great job with the casting. So not sure if you want to watch Gilded Age. Oh, it's not Downton Abbey. But it's good. Gilded Age is very, very entertaining. I love Cynthia Nixon. She's great in that role. But you know who just won an Emmy? Oh my God, you guys, if you haven't watched The Pit, they won Emmy for Best Drama Series for last year, and I predicted that. Noah Wiley, who used to play in ER, he won a Best Actor award. Oh, so good. Yeah, Gilded Age is, you got to watch Gilded Age, Silver Stitches, because it's your thing. It really is. You will love it. You really will. And it's very different than Downton Abbey because it's a, it's not in England, they're in the US, it's old New York, it's different. So you just finished season 1 of The Pit. The Pit was so good. Oh my God, so good. Robin, we were waiting for you. Good morning. So now that Robin's here, we can do This Week in True Crime. What's going on? So I don't know if you were watching this past week. I covered the trial of Jose Soto Escalera. You can go back, you can watch. It's not a lot of episodes because it was a very quick trial. Started on Monday, ended on Friday, a couple of half days in there. So not a lot if you want to catch up and watch that. Because they're going to, they finished the guilt phase, obviously guilty. He was accused of murdering, who was he accused of murdering? Oh my gosh. I have a block. Oh my gosh. I can't even think. Oh, the mistress. They kept saying the mistress. She was not his mistress. She was kind of like the local sex worker who was having sex with all the people that were involved in this case, including him. And he was the father of her baby. She was eight. Well, we don't know if she was really 8.5 months pregnant. There may have been a typo by the medical examiner because the OB said she was like 32 weeks pregnant. Dr. Stossel, who I know, it was so cool seeing him testify because I know Dr. Stossel. I worked in South Florida when I was a baby nurse. So Silver says, my word, this sounds like Dolly Parton's Harper Valley PTA. Yes, it does. Anyway, Jose was convicted in just over an hour and 10 minutes of deliberation. Got a verdict. The judge let the jury finish their Chick-fil-A for lunch, and then they came in, read the verdict. They will all be back on Wednesday for the guilt phase because he's facing the death penalty. So on Wednesday it'll be all over again. They'll have opening arguments, testimony about mitigating factors, aggravating factors. Then the jury will have to go back and decide whether or not he deserves the death penalty. Anyway, so that's what's happening there. But there's another case I wanted to tell you about, the case of Travis Decker. It has come to a conclusion, folks, and not a good one. They did find what they believe to be the body of Travis Decker. I don't know if you recall back in they've been looking for this man since June 2nd up in Washington State. Just a few days, like 3 days before June 2nd, his wife reported him missing. They had, shared custody, whatever you want to call it these days. And it was his visit with their 3 girls, Peyton, Evelyn, and Olivia. And he didn't return with them. So she reports them missing. Mom does. On June 2nd, they find the guy's truck, and they find the bodies of the 3 girls at a campground. And they had been suffocated. Their hands had been zip tied, and they had plastic bags over their heads. So they've been looking for, so where is he? The truck is there. The girls are there. They've been looking for him in the mountains of Washington State since June 2nd. He's former military, served in Afghanistan. According to the wife, suffering from mental illness. She had filed with the court to get his visitation restricted because of his declining mental illness. That didn't happen. He still had visitation, which is so sad. But they have found now the remains of what they believe to be Travis Decker. So That is at the autopsy stage where they'll do DNA analysis, but they believe that this is who they have now. So no trial for that one. It's over. He either unalived himself or just died because he couldn't make it out in the wilderness. I have no idea. Maybe attacked by a bear. Maybe somebody zip tied him and put a plastic bag over his head, which is what he deserves. Oh, so sad. Anyway, so this week, the trial I will focus on will be the continuation of Jose Soto. I also covered on Friday the sentencing of Karina Cooper. She is the woman who, with her friend Houston Danker, the young guy she was having an affair with, he was supposed to go to trial. She was found guilty, first-degree murder of her husband, Ryan Cooper. She's the one, if you'll recall, when I covered this case, she was like sobbing over him in the lounge chairs, like they had to peel her away from him. And they had pictures of her, in the lounge chair, hugging him and sobbing and crying. But her boyfriend, Houston Danker, was supposed to stand trial a few weeks after that. He came in on jury selection day and pled guilty. So I don't know if he's been sentenced yet, but she was sentenced. She got life in prison without the possibility of parole because there is no death penalty in Iowa. So that's true crime for this week. Nice and sweet. We just wrapped it up. Make sure you post your works in progress in the Crafting Journey Facebook group so we can show them off today. I would love to see what you guys are up to. So I got my 64 ounces. I'm struggling with this. It's getting a little easier. I just don't like water, so I've been putting fruit in it. Today I just put a little mayo in it, the little drink mix stuff. And it's this really cool bottle. It has this, I got it at the grocery store, Walmart, I think. It's just got this thing in it, and you put it through here. And then you can actually, like if I wanted to take it to the ballpark, it actually closes like that over the straw. Most of these water bottles don't close over the straw. This one does, which is kind of cool. But anyway, so this morning I went online and I applied to be a Lego affiliate. So I'll let you know how that goes. I'll probably never hear from them again, but like, oh, she only has 4,000 subscribers. Oh. Yeah, no. So it says, done so. I'm not crazy about water myself, but if it's an unfortunate liquid that keeps us alive, I know. Yeah, I will, Rochelle. I just thought, hey, I keep seeing these Instagrammers getting free boxes, crates of Legos, and the one I want, oh my God, it's $300 and some dollars. Comes out October 1st. Ooh, there's another thing I have to talk about. I'm going to write that down. October 1st, $300. It's a Christmas tree. It's 18 inches high. It's so cool. It comes with a box. So at the end of Christmas, you can take it up. It comes with a book on how to do it, how to take it apart and put in sections to put in the box so you can get it out next year. Rochelle wants the Lego castle. I will wait. You're going to get it. I will wait. You're going to get it. Oh, the Disney castle. Oh, well, I want that tree. Oh my God. It's so cool. But I don't have $300 to put out on a tree. I'm trying to make ends meet here now that I don't have a second resident in my home paying rent. So baseball season is over, and I did not get hired at the arena for, I applied to work the hockey games, which would have been so cool. And I'll be honest, I didn't go to the job fair that they had last week because I thought, well, they've already not hired me. I'll do something else. So I signed up for DoorDash. So I thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. So last night I I know, Silver. Silver says the one I want is 240 pounds, so that's not going to happen. I know. There's so many good kits out there. And these, like I said, these people on Instagram, they're like, oh, there's the Christmas tree, there's the train, because they came out with this train that's pretty cool too. And like Lego's just sending them out here, 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 because they're going to sell way more than that. There's Joanna. Hello, is there a problem? Nope, nope, no problem. Look, problem solved. Which is why I'm wearing a bloody t-shirt today. I'm kicking off the Halloween season here, you know. Anyway, and then I'm already talking about Christmas, right? Southern Sparkler wants the up house and a floral set. Hope to. Oh, you have the up house and the floral set. Hope to start them soon. Love, love, love those. Oh, the floral. They have so many floral sets now. And when you can actually go to the Lego stores and they sell like individual flowers. They're not cheap. But if you want to add to the bouquets, they have all these individual flowers that you can buy and put together, which is such a cool thing. So everybody's saying hi to Joanna. She's home taking care of long suffering. She made him a nice breakfast this morning. He's doing very, very well. He actually he had knee surgery. He actually got up with his walker, came in the kitchen, tried to help her. She was like, oh no, no, she was not having that. I'll let her tell you how he's doing in the chat, but seems to me he's doing really, really good. He hasn't gotten out any of his Lego sets yet, though. So I will be doing Build With Me Monday this week. We had last week off because of the finale of The Great Escape, but what I've been floral set. Listen, my kits are knockoffs too. Trust me. I have a lot of knockoff kits. So what I'm working on now is the log cabin, and I went ahead and tried to finish up part 3. I was working on it this morning. My hands were cramping because I was trying to put this roof on. These roofs are such a PIA to get on. Because you got to push them down and just anyway. So the roof is on. We're not touching it. It's on. Don't touch it. It's supposed to open, but the pieces that the pieces that go like this, they don't move very freely. Like you just have to do it really, really slowly. And even if you do it really, really slowly, the roof will come off and then you got to push it back on. And so, but we'll start part 4 of that. I think there's one more part to the log cabin, and that's part 4. We'll start that tomorrow morning, or tomorrow on on Build With Me Monday at 7:30 p.m. So, the other thing I want to tell you about, can we just talk Taylor Swift here for a few minutes? This is my Taylor Swift segment of the live. Okay, she says, hey, all. Here, I'll put this up on the screen here. So happy he's home. It was 5 long days with him gone. He thanks everyone for everyone's kind thoughts and words. Oh, how sweet. Oh, she's keeping him well medicated. You stay over there on your couch. Here's an oxy. She's got the dogs taken care of. Everybody's good. Taylor Swift. We just got to go with Taylor Swift here for a minute. This woman's marketing is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. She's just announced this thing yesterday or the day before, where now she's going to have this grand reveal of her first video. I don't know. It's just this whole thing. You have to go to the theater and see it October 1st or 3rd, whenever the album comes out, Life of a Showgirl. Well, you can go buy a ticket to a theater, a local theater near you, Life of a Showgirl, and go to this. Basically, it's a party that they're having, and Oxy's his new girlfriend. Oh, he's using the bell too. How funny. But like, you can buy a ticket, go to the theater, participate in this Taylor Swift party, and she's going to reveal her video that she did for the feature song on the album. And like, it's no wonder she's like a gazillionaire, because It's just her marketing people are so good. They're gonna fill up every single theater around the world, I would venture to say, because who's not gonna wanna go? I'm not gonna go because I'm just gonna let the little kids go, the youngsters, because I don't wanna interfere. They're gonna have fun. I can see it another time, but, uh, don't don't bel don't believe for a second I didn't give it a lot of thought. I would love to go. If y'all were all here, we would just all go together. We really would, because that would be so much fun. I wish there's something I could stream to you, but, it'll after she shows it in theater, it'll come out, and then we'll all get to see it, the video, and, I can't wait to hear the music. I'm ready for some new Taylor Swift music. I really, really am. All right, back to the job thing. Okay, so I didn't get hired at the arena. I decided I'm gonna try DoorDash. I was talking to my neighbor. He's a Lyft driver. I don't want to be a Lyft driver because then I have to clean the car out. And Tootsie loves to get in the car, and so there's dog hair all over the car. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I have the back seat down because she's always in the car with me. So she just loves to be in the car with me. So I was talking to my neighbor. He's like, well, try DoorDash. So I said, oh, let me see what this DoorDash Oh, Joanna says all age peoples go. I know, but I don't want to buy a ticket that would mean one less, teenager or child didn't get to go see their Taylor Swift. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that girl. I can wait, I'll let them, because there's only going to be so many tickets to that, so, and it's probably going to cost a fortune. If I were a theater man, I'd be jacking up the price of that ticket for sure. Fly to Philly. We can go to the New York party. Oh God, that would be fun. I'm not doing that to you. You've already got somebody you're taking care of there. No. But so I come home and I sign up for DoorDash. It took like less than a half a day for them to. You just take a picture of your driver's license, swear, that you have insurance, and they do a background check on you. So within 4 hours, they're like, you're good to go. You can start door dashing. So screw the teens. We're old. We have less time. Joanna, where's your empathy? I'll be dancing around my house when I hear this music. Now, I won't be delaying getting that album, though. My goodness, I want to hear this music. Instacart might be an option for you, too. Yeah, well, more on that here in a sec. So last night, first of all, there's an app, and I look at the app, and it's the first time I looked at the app, it's like, the zone is full. So I'm thinking, oh boy, there's never going to be any time for me to go because there's so many people out there, clearly they don't need me. So, but it said you can schedule yourself. So I scheduled myself for last night from 5 to midnight, which was a mistake. That was way too long. 7 hours was too long. But I had the best time. I loved it. I thought it was great. I like driving. I'm listening to YouTube. Crashley had an auction. It was very difficult because I couldn't see the paintings. I didn't know what it was. It was hard. Then I tried to listen to Tim, and I couldn't see the pens because I've got my phone up on the dash, and you're trying to drive and make out what the pen looks like or the painting looks like. I couldn't do it, so I put on some Taylor Swift, and I'm jamming, to Taylor Swift while I'm delivering this stuff. Well, one of the neighborhoods I had to go into was kind of sketchy. And I decided I don't want to do this anymore after dark. After dark is out because I can't see the house numbers and I'm totally lost. Like old neighborhoods, all the different neighborhoods I went into, whether it was rich neighborhoods, old neighborhood, couldn't read the house numbers. Joanna says, my empathy is the ground with Charlie. He's anti-empathy, so I'm just following the rule. Oh, girl. Her empathy's in the ground. Never give a sick man a bell. Silver said. She tried to take it away from him, and I think he bought another one. So he was determined to have his bell. So I picked up every kind of food you can think of, but after the first 2 or 3, and then after going to the sketchy neighborhood, I was getting pretty hungry, so I was near my house. I go to my house, grab some cashews because I'm trying to stay on this high protein thing, and I didn't have time to make dinner, so I just grabbed some cashews, grabbed my water, and then I put Tootsie in the car with me. I'm like, "You're going with me, honey, because it's getting dark and we're not going in these neighborhoods alone." So we go, and I'm telling you, I don't think there's a kind of food that I didn't deliver last night, except for Chinese food, because I think they have their own drivers. They don't. I don't even think the Chinese people do DoorDash, but Mexican, hamburgers, chicken wings, fried chicken, Filipino, Middle Eastern. I had to go to this Middle Eastern restaurant. It's called Passage to India. I went there one time. The food was awful, horrible. It's all that curry stuff, and that was in my vehicle, stinking up my car. But Joanna says, Santa posted a note. Rebecca, you have to share it. Too funny. Oh, is that what I'm getting here? Hold on. What? Santa post. Oh, no, that's Dreamer Designs. Okay. Santa posted a note. What did Santa say? Where did Santa post the note? My battery's running low here again. You're terrible. This is Santa. He says nobody's getting shit this year. Forget that $300 Lego kit that you want, Rebecca. You're not getting it. Okay. Did you have to mention Chinese takeaway? I wish I could get one. I love Chinese takeout. I did. My favorite is the cashew chicken. Yes, I love cashews, and they're so expensive. They're so expensive. Aldi's sells everything flavored cashews, and they are delicious because they have all that stuff that an everything bagel would have on them, the garlic, such a great snack. But it's been over a week now, maybe 2 weeks that I've done this high protein, low carb thing. I don't know if I'm losing weight. I don't have a scale here, but I feel good. I'm not hungry. It's going well. So we had I had to go to Freddy's a couple times, frozen custard, and I kept praying that I didn't have to deliver any ice cream because there's a town that's like, it's 5 miles, maybe 6 miles south of Wichita. Apparently doesn't have a Taco Bell. I'm like, why am I taking Taco Bell to Hayesville, which is 7 miles down the road in a whole different town? And whoever ordered, it was a very large order, which is why I took the dash, because it was a very large tip. So, but they had all these Baja Blasts that were leaking everywhere in my car. I've got to get a big container to put all this stuff in so it doesn't leak everywhere. And I don't like carrying the drinks in my car. I don't mind delivering the food, but I just always praying there was no drink involved. One of the places I went, they had a way to seal the cup. They made the drink and then they sealed the cup, which was kind of cool. Silver says, that says AKA John. Santa. Silver says, I love duck and pineapple, sweet and sour chicken, beef and ginger, special fried rice, prawn fried rice. And oh man, I am literally drooling just typing. Oh my gosh, I could see Chinese food in I have some fried rice in the freezer. I'm gonna have to look at the nutrition on it because I bought it before I started this new way of eating, and I don't know if I can even eat that, but if I can, I might make that for dinner. That sounds really good. Yeah, so good. So anyway, all these different and nobody wants to interact. Like, just leave it at the door. Leave it at the door. Like, they don't want to open the door for you. Just leave it at the door. I'm like, that's fine with me. But then you got to take a picture of the thing, which I realized pretty quickly. Crab Rangoon. Oh, well, there's a new restaurant, not new, it's probably been there about a year, that's right up the street from my house, and that was the first place they sent me. And I have been dying to know what kind of food they have in there, because it says Paris. There's Paris is in the title, but it's clearly not a Parisian restaurant. It's like a Chinese Parisian thing. Like, if you go in there, you can buy fried chicken with crab rangoon, which is weird. And then they sell that boba tea, and then they have like this bakery where they have all the different cheesecakes. Not like a Parisian bakery where you'd have croissants and stuff like that, but it was just weird. But obviously popular. I literally had to deliver that order 7 miles west of town. I did get an offer to go crumble cookie, and I declined that one because I can't even walk into a crumble cookie without drooling. I love crumble cookies, and so I just passed on that one. The tip wasn't really large, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do the crumble cookie. I did McDonald's a bunch of times, the Taco Bell, the Freddy's. Anyway, long story short, well, it was a long story. It wasn't short at all. I grabbed a quick $100. Well, 7 hours, $100. It was fun. It was fun. I had fun, but like I said, I don't want to do it at night. So if I do it, I did schedule myself for tonight. So I think what I'll do is I'll go out for a few hours, and then once it starts to get dark, I'm just going to stop, because what is crab rangoon? You love crab meat. Oh, crab rangoon is so good. No, girl, that's probably not on your food plan. The fried rice, probably not. But crab rangoon is like, how do you describe it? Somebody describe it for Silver, because I don't know how to describe it, but it's so delicious. Oh my gosh. It's like a cream cheese in a fried wonton. See, I knew Mickey would get it. It's what it is. It's so delicious. And not on anybody's food plan, I can guarantee you that. Fried dough with cream cheeses and spices. It's so good. It is really, really good. Silver, they've got to have crab rangoon in the UK. They have to. You just got to ask. Deep fried heaven. Yeah, you better believe it. But who wouldn't want a plate of fried chicken and crab rangoon? Yum. That sounds so good. But like, I went into the McDonald's and they're like, oh, the stuff's not ready yet. And I'm like, oh, can I get it? I forgot to bring my water with me. I'm like, can I just get a cup of water? And they hand me this large thing, and they're, oh, get whatever you want. And so I got myself a large Diet Dr. Pepper. It was great. But when I did get home to get Tootsie, I grabbed my water bottle. Yikes. Yeah. You find them bland? No, they're not. They don't have a lot of spices. There's more of a sweet thing than a spicy thing. But I don't like them with too much cream cheese. Just a little hint of the cream cheese is fine with me. If it has too much cream cheese, it doesn't work for me. But yeah, that's a delicious food. All right, we've talked about food long enough. So anyway, but I figured if I did that once a week, like maybe every Saturday, I go out and do that for a few hours. That's equivalent to what I was making at the ballpark. So that'll be fine. That's what I needed. Because God knows I'm not making any money on YouTube. I really am not. I have a popular channel, but I don't make a lot of money. So, and but I do it because I love it. So I would never give up YouTube. I'll just find other ways to fund my other things. Door dashing was fun. I love riding around in my vehicle, but they have like I did see like the local grocery store, like you could sign up to be a shopper, um, which I might look into. I don't know. That kind of sounds like I don't mind shopping and then delivering things. That would be kind of cool. DoorDash has a thing where you can shop for people, but you have to have a thing called a red card. And I don't know enough about it I got to figure out what that is and if I want to do that, because that sounds like fun, you know. Um, make a big tip where you're not doing 100 different runs. I don't know how many I did last night. 12, maybe 12 places. Anyway, something like that. But I was all over Wichita. I was out by the zoo at one point. I'm like, where am I? And then I saw the zoo. I'm like, how did I get out here by the zoo? Terry says, Rebecca, I've seen a woman on YouTube who records herself while she does her DoorDash. I think she has a lot of followers. She says, DoorDashing my way out of debt. I'm telling you, it's good money. I just don't want to wear my car down. That's the problem. I just, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this is a car that's, I'm trying to treat with tender loving care in its old age. And I don't know if I want to run it into the ground, driving it all over Hell's Half Acre, but Raising Cane will require a red card also. Okay, I don't know what the red card is. I didn't get called to Raising Cane's. I will get a red card in the mail soon. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I saw it and I thought, well, I got to look into that. Keep track of your mileage for tax purposes. I didn't even file taxes last year. I didn't make enough money to file taxes. Wait till Super Bowl weekend. You'll make a fortune. Oh, well, that's why I scheduled myself last night. College football and today NFL. I thought I'll make a little money. I went to the chicken wing place, the wing stop, several times. Yeah. And I love chicken wings. Like when I get paid this week, I'm going to order me some chicken wings. That is my favorite food. And it's protein. And I just love chicken wings with carrots and blue cheese. I don't know if I'll do the blue cheese, but I love me some chicken wings. I can't eat a lot of them, maybe 5 or 6 at the most. But we're going to get some hot wings. Just do short deliveries and good weather only. And daylight. I do, like I said, I can't do nighttime. Some of these places were very dark and none of them, I could not see the addresses on these homes. Is it on the mailbox? Is it on the house? Where is the address? You would think if I place a DoorDash order, I don't do DoorDash for a couple of reasons because I never get it right. The restaurants and I realize now it's not the driver's fault because the restaurants will seal these packages. The packages are sealed and you're not allowed to open them. So you just have to hand the package to, put it on the doorstep. So if there's stuff missing, I don't know. But whenever I've gotten a DoorDash, it's always been wrong. Always wrong. Especially McDonald's. They can never get it right. And there's always something missing or you got somebody else's order. Anyway, so I don't order DoorDash. But if I did, I would put the front porch light on so people could see the address, gosh, don't make me go to a dark house. Yeah, I'm only going to do daytime. As soon as I'm going to do it tonight, and as soon as it starts getting dark, I'm going to stop and just come home because, I got other things to do on Sunday nights. I'm not playing any Xbox right now because there's really no games that I'm interested in right now. I'm just, I did Power World to the end. I got to the end of that, and I'm just. Christy, hey, Rebecca, sorry I'm late watching from my hospital bed, waiting for my LVAD. Christy, good luck. Oh, that's major. Wow. Well, we're all praying for you. Wow, Christy. Goodness. I hope you don't have to wait too long. My goodness. You watch and listen to too much true crime. I do. I took my dog with me, but she had a fabulous time. She loved it. And it's so funny. Like if she saw, I did. Oh, I didn't tell you the best part of what happened last night. I picked up an order from Wingstop, and I was ready. They had me on the highway, and I get off the highway. When you turn off the highway at this certain exit, you go up a hill and there's a stop sign, and there's nothing up this hill but a stop sign, and all you can do is turn right. There's nothing to the left. It's just a hill. And when you get up and stop at the stop sign and turn right, then you go down the hill into the and start driving on the main road. Well, I didn't stop at the stop sign because, as Tia will tell you, I take stop signs as suggestions. So I just kind of strolled right through it, and don't you know, I got pulled over by the cops. I see that light and I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Oh no. Now I'm not gonna ever be able to DoorDash again because now I've been pulled over by the cops. And he's like, you should have stopped at the stop sign. Stoptional. Yes, Christy. That's especially in the middle of nowhere at 10:30 at night. I mean, what's gonna happen? And he could see I had the dog in the car, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of a delivery, and so he's like, I just need your license and insurance. So I give him the license. Can't find my insurance. I don't have an insurance card. He goes, well, digital. So I go to Progressive, and they're like, you don't have an account here. I'm like, what do you mean I don't have an account? So I said to the guy, I'm like, I've been paying Progressive. Why are they saying I don't have an account? So I go to my bank account and I show him where I made the last payment to Progressive. And he's like, okay, that's fine. Because now he's like getting irritated. This crazy woman. So he's like, okay. And he runs my license. He's like, it didn't take 5 minutes. Seriously, he didn't have me get over long. And he just says, okay, next time stop at the stop sign. Okay. Oh, what a trap. They just sit there on top of the hill, wherever they're hiding, and wait for people to run that stop sign because they know it's going to happen because there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. I tell people a funny story about when I was married to a police. I was married, my first husband, my only husband, was a police officer. We were married for 18 years. And there was one night when I'm on the way home from work, and I was a nurse, and they had daycare there on the premises for my son, and he was really little. So when I got done with my shift, I picked him up from daycare, and we're on the way home, and I get to this one light, and it's like almost midnight, because it was a 3 to 11 shift. So, after 11. So and it's this long, long light to turn left, really long. And so I'm waiting. Finally, I just turned. And I going down this road, and I get pulled over by a cop. I'm like, oh. So he's like, you ran that light, ma'am. And I'm like, well, do me a favor, just write me the ticket really quick because my he's on the way home. And if he sees me, I'm going to be in so much trouble. And I said, he's a police officer, and, he's on his way home, and he's going to pass by here, and I need to get home before him. And he's like, well, what does he look like? Who does he work for? I said, and I describe him, and I said, he's a Hollywood police officer. And he's like, oh, you got plenty of time. He's at the sub shop. What? He didn't write me a ticket. Hey, Tim. So, yeah, he's like, oh, you got plenty of time. He let me go. But that was a funny story. I love that story. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what you guys have been working on. We're going to go to the Facebook group. We're going to see what everybody's doing. What are you guys working on? Doesn't have to be a diamond painting. Could be whatever craft you're working on, whether it's turning crochet hooks or whatever it is you're working on. You could post it in the Crafting Journey Facebook group. I got to get rid of all these people that are messaging. You see all the messages I get. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Let's go to the group. Well, here we got the Crafter Treat group. This is a group you want to join if you want to participate in the Crafter Treat 2025. I would love to have you guys in there. Lots of cool paintings that people are going to be doing. Kevin's going to be doing a Donald Duck, which is hilarious. Anyway, all right, so let's get out of there. Let's go to the Crafting Journey Facebook group. Here we go. Oh, you guys, the Savannah Bananas. Do you know the Savannah Bananas, the baseball team that does the entertainment? Netflix has signed a contract with them to follow them for a season. I cannot wait for that. I will definitely be watching that. How fun will that be to watch the Savannah Bananas on a TV show? Anyway, Rhonda, she's almost done with First Winter by Daydreamer Designs. You only have a couple sections to go. Look at you. That's a Dreamer Designs First Winter by Anne-Marie Bone. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the background. It's just the colors, the blues, the lavenders. You know, because snow is not white. Snow gives like a blue hue to it. So there's a lot you can do with that color. Very, very pretty. Okay, what else do we got here? Robin, I love this. Oh my God, they're so cute. That is freaking adorable. The mice and the pumpkin with which, oh, so cute. Very, very cute. Love that. All right, what else do we got here? Rhonda just completed Lemons with Sparkle Queen Creations. This is really unusual. I like this. Wow, I would have never thought of like painting. I could watercolor some lemons. That would be fun. Let me write that down. That's inspiring. I'm always looking for inspiration. So let me write down. I could do that. It's very, very pretty. With the slices and the leaves, very nice. It's good as a diamond painting too, but I could watercolor it. Okay. Silver. Love is in the Air by Josephine Wall. 240 colors. You got this diamond painting Deutschland. So here's the painting. Oh, I love this. Confetti, 240 colors. What's the size on it? Holy moly. And there she goes. So she had to get a blank canvas to start this. Wow. So beautiful. So beautiful. You can get charts like that here in the US from, oh God, what's that store? Somebody will tell me what the store is where you can buy the charts and then diamond paint the stuff. Okay. DP Gal, grand piano. Oh, wow. Bag 7 and 8, it's beginning to look like a piano. I forget, you said this was a lot of bags. I do remember that. Oh, cool. It's probably going to play music and everything. Oh, wow. I love it. Bag 7, bag 8. Look at that. She's got to do all of the internal stuff on the piano. Oh, I'd love to do this kit. Love, love, love. I've got to start looking for the grand piano. Let me write that down. I've got a wish list going on here. Grand piano. That's so cool. How fun. I think the way my hands cramp, though, I don't know. Is there any more pictures? Bag 7 and bag 8. There we go. I can't wait to see that finished and see if it really, I think it does play music. Pretty sure it does. DP Gal, what do we got going here? Dawn is working on Happy Halloween. Now, for our event, you only have to have a 40 by 40 area. It doesn't have to be a new start. This would absolutely qualify. Love the release papers. Love the painting. It's Little Tricksters by Dreamer Designs. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. What else we got? And she's got This would work too if you don't want to do Halloween and you want to do fall. I love the way she's got the release papers that match each painting. Like she's got Halloween ones here, the pumpkins, which those colors are amazing, those pumpkins. And then she's got the fall release papers here. Oh, so cool. Good job. Really, I like those. Okay. Love the wolf. All right. I would do either one of those. Really, those are nice. Okay, Michelle Deems Bryce, Drills and Chills. So if you're participating in Drills and Chills, you can also participate with the same canvas if you've got 40 by 40 area to paint left in Craft or Treat 2025. You can do both events and have double your chances for prizes. This is the one that Kev's going to do as well. It's very cute. It really, really is. Donald, poor Donald. He's haunted. Okay. And I'm advertising my recap. Okay. This is Mud Nuts. Is she here? She's doing the Easter egg hunt. Did I show this last week? I don't remember. What's today's date? The 21st. This might be from last week. Yeah. All right. I'm going to refresh the feed in case any of you guys posted your works while I was chit-chatting here. Love that piano. Wow. Come on. Oh, go up. Go up. All the way. Let's refresh. Okay. Anything else? Dawn. Oh, Dawn, these florals are so pretty. This looks quilted to me. It has like a quilted look. Almost three-dimensional. The way it's charted. It's so pretty. I have on my wish list. There's a Dreamer Design artist that does florals, and I just love her stuff. And I've never gotten one of her paintings, but they are on my wish list to get one someday. Let's see. Wow, that's pretty. And we showed Rhonda's. Okay, so there we go. Let's stop sharing and go back to StreamYard. Dawn's crushing it. She is. You saved up for the piano. It was expensive. Oh, I'll bet. It's probably not a cheap kit. It's an actual Lego kit, isn't it? I don't think it's a knockoff. I think it's an actual Lego kit. Year of Florals. I don't have any floral paintings. I really do have in mind doing those Ciro Marchettis in next year. I could call it the year of Ciro Marchetti because they're all huge. They're like 6 feet wide by 40 centimeters, and I have 3 of them, and they're all matching. One has. Let me see if I can find them for you. I'll show you what I keep trying to describe them, and I'm doing a horrible job of it. One was gifted to me by Berta, and I really want to do them. Dreamer Designs. Let's pull up good old Ciro. I know Crashley was trying to sign him. I don't know if that ever went through or not. Ciro. Well, I gotta spell it correctly. Ciro. Ciro Marchetti. There we are. Oh, he's got some cool Halloween stuff out there. Nice. Ooh, I love Ciro. Let's see, where is that? He's got a lot of stuff. Even has a mystery kit. Nice. Oh, why? No, that's not even Ciro. Why are they doing that? I don't want to try my luck. I know he left and went over to Diamond Art Club. Okay, so here's one of them, and I actually did start this one. It's hard to show because it's so long. The Firebird Panorama, that's the first one. I've done some of that one. Some of this part here on the right, I've actually started it. Crashley did sign him? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Let's see if I can find the other ones. Firebird Panorama, and then, whoops. Go back. Because I have 3 of his. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? Stop it. And it'll probably take me all year. This is another one, the most recent one, the Ice Palace. And then the other one's called Woodland Panorama. Firebird, Woodland, and then this Ice Palace. And they're all 3 like the same style. They kind of go together. Like I would try to put them in the living room on 3 different walls if I could, if I actually got them all 3 done. But that's kind of like my goal for next year. Check Instagram. What am I checking Instagram for? What am I checking Instagram for? My battery's about to run out on this thing. Oh, Joanna, you're so cute. Delivery packages. What am I looking for on Instagram? I don't know. I don't see what you're saying. You want to get Woodland Panorama? Well, get it, and we'll do it next year. It's going to cost you 100 and some bucks. But Joanna says, yeah, I was an Amazon star for like a minute. They even hired a photographer, a photo shoot with George and Feet. Did you take them with you on your deliveries? I could look into delivering for Amazon. I think that's what my brother does. He gets up like 3:00 in the morning and goes and does deliveries. Like he does lost luggage. He'll go out to the airports, pick up people's lost luggage, deliver it to their homes. Then he does Amazon deliveries. There's a lot of money in deliveries. There really is. So anyway, you think you got the same painting, the one with the phoenix on it. So there you go, Silver. It'll be the year of the long Silver Marchetti paintings. Because then I have the events in between. I still got the Halloween. I still got the Great Escape, so. But if you guys aren't doing anything in November 1st, Joanna and I are just going to be doing a paint along. We both have a Dominic Davison. It's a candy shop. It's a mystery painting, but we know it's a candy shop. It's Christmas candy, a Christmas store like window. And so we're going to be starting that November 1st. So you'll be seeing me paint that. It's going to be fun. That's a big one too. So, but I'll have all November and December to get that done. So anyway, and the Halloween one I'm going to do is the Hogwarts and Hedwig. I want to bling the letter, and I want to bling the windows, but that's about it. But I think there's already bling in there too, so we'll see. Yes, November 1st, sweetheart. Don't forget. Joanna. She's like, oh, it's a month away. I know. Anyway, wait a minute. What's that painting over there? Where did that come from? There's a painting over there I don't even know anything about. I know, but I've never done a mystery painting. So mystery paintings are black and white. They're not colorful. You just have to look at the symbol and put down what it tells you to put down. You don't know what you're painting. I don't know how I'm going to bling it until, because we'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. It's kind of what I do now anyway. I kind of figure out the bling as I go. I'm not one of these plan things ahead of time blingers. Like Rochelle, she's so good. She's really good. But if I'm painting something and I just bling as I go. I'm like, oh, this would be good right here, and it would have this effect, and then I'll add it in. So anyway, if I have it, and I have a lot. I took off I haven't ordered any bling in probably about a year now because I have so much stuff to bling with, really and truly. All right, guys, what else should we talk about? We're not doing ice cream. Ice cream season's over. I can't eat it right now anyway, unless there's a high protein brand, and I don't even want to look because I don't want to look. I don't, it's this medicine that I'm on is so good. I am not hungry. I don't want to sit there and munch on stuff all night because I'm a nighttime eater. I just snack. And after the woman asked me, the nutritionist asked me, do you snack? I don't, except after dinner. Like during the day, I don't have any snacks. I have breakfast. I'll have lunch. Sometimes I would skip lunch. I wouldn't even be hungry for lunch. I'll have dinner. And then after dinner, whoa, party's on, man. Chips, popcorn, cookies, whatever. I didn't make the banana bread I was going to make. I went ahead and threw the bananas out. I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble with these carbs right now. So she may do it in my place, but secretly. You're calling Dawn. Girl, no cheating. We snack. I don't snack. I'm not a snacker. Now, Joanne's a snacker, man. She's got a box of Cheez-Its at the ready all the time. I bought a box of Cheez-Its because I forgot what they tasted like, and they're okay. Not my thing. So now I have like a half a box of Cheez-Its in the cupboard. That was before I started this, but 2 weeks now. I've gone 2 weeks. So I'm doing well. So guys, that's it for today. If you would like to support the channel, you can become a member. You can do a one-time donation, whatever it is you feel comfortable with. And I love having you all as subscribers. Have a wonderful Sunday. Joanne's a snack master. She certainly is. You can learn from the best. So problem solved. Yep. Anyway, there's other reasons I'm wearing that today, but we're not going to get into that. So we'll just keep moving on with the with my Irish goodbye. Have a great day, everybody. I'll let you know how tonight's dashes go tomorrow night when I do Build With Me Monday. Hope to see you there at 7:30. I don't think there'll be a crime video tomorrow because there's no the case that I'm covering starts back on Wednesday because Tuesday is Rosh Hashanah. So we'll figure it out as we go. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Love you.